Okay. Day 2, fourth question. The question we are going to solve now is 977 squares of an sorted array. Okay. So what this question is, given an integer array nums, there is an array of nums sorted in non-decreasing order. So non-decreasing means it's the same as it's similar to ascending, but it's not ascending order. Okay. So the values will go up like see 0, 1, 9, 1600. But if the values are like this 4, 9, 9, 49, 121, then also this is called non-decreasing order. But it is not called ascending order because 9 and 9 are not in ascending order. They are same values, so they can't be called ascending order. So non-decreasing order means similar values will be adjacent to each other. Now they are asking us to return an array of square of each number sorted in non-decreasing order. So they have given us an array. They are asking us to square each number and then return us in non-decreasing order. So for example, the first one is given -4, -1, 0, 3, 10. So we have to square all the values, which will be 16, 1, 4, -4 square 16, -1 square 1, 0 square 0, 3 square 9, 10 square 100. So and we have to sort this, which is the least value. It will be 0, then 1 square, then 3 square 9, then 4 square 16, 10 square 100. This is how we are going to solve it. Okay, once we are done it, they are asking us then after squaring the array becomes see after we square this -4 -1 0 3 10, it will become 16 1 0 900, but it is not in non-decreasing order. We have to do it in we have to do sort. So after sorting we'll be getting this value, which is the required value. Okay, so there is an easy way and there is one better way also. Okay, so I'm gonna tell both the ways. So the first method is we are going to you can just iterate over this array. Okay, once you iterate no first initialize a new array. Okay, so we had initialized a new array with name res. Okay, just initialize a new array, and then what you're gonna do is iterate over this array by using a for loop, because you are, or you can just use for each loop also, no issue. And once you iterate over this, each value will be getting now you have to just square the value, and this value what you're gonna do is you're gonna add it into a new array which you have created, which is res. Okay, so see we have iterated over the array, we have squared each value of the array, which is -4 into 4. We added that value into res. Okay, now the res has this value. Then there is a property in Java, and basically in other programming there is also, like in C++, there is a sort res. If I am right, sort res. And in Python you can use Python properties. Once you are having this value, you just write in Java. If you have to sort, you can just use capital A array dot sort and just give the array array value, which is here res, and it will sort the values and it will return the answer. That is an easier and faster approach, but the only this can be one way, but the problem is this will have more time complexity, because this is gonna first iterate towards n elements, which is like it has to go from 0 to n, so it will take time here, and then you have to sort this also. The sort complexity of is O n log n. So and the for this it's gonna take O of n plus O n log n. Okay, this will be the time complexity for this method. So there is one more method you can use, and this is one of the method. The second method is what we're going to do is we're going to initialize again. What we're going to say, we're going to count the nums dot length, which is the number of elements, and we have initialized a new array which is int rs is equal to new int. So this we have created new array because we have to put the new array, right, sorted array in this. So we are going to put the new array in this, and what we did is we can see the only problem we are having is because there are negative elements. Okay, so -1 and -4. -4 is smaller than -1, but if we square it, -4 is bigger than -1. So what we are going to do is already we are having a non-decreasing array, so we are going to compare the first value on the left side of the element, which is -4, to the first value of the right side of the element. So we are going to square -4. -4 square is 16. 16 is 16 less than or greater than 10? No. Okay, then if 16 is not greater than or less than 10, we are going to increase the value. We are going to decrease from right hand side to the before value. Is 3 square greater than or less than -4 square? Okay, so we know that -4 square 16 is greater than 3 square, which is 9. So that's the logic we're going to use. And once we know this minus 4 square is bigger than 3, so what we are going to do, we're going to move from this side to the next value, and we are going to push this value into the rest, which is the new array. So it will become 10 square, then from back it will be minus 4 square, which is be 16. So 100, then 16, then in if we compare these both, 9 3 will be bigger, so we'll be pushing 9 3, then it will become 9, then 1 0, and we are adding the values from back side. Okay, so how we're going to do is, we're going to initial we have initialize three variables. The one is index variable, which is n minus 1. Why I said index value is n minus 1. N means number of element, 1 2 3 4 5. Here 5 element, right? 5 minus 1 4. So we're going to put the first value at fourth index, which is 10, right? So we said to put the output, we are going to put from back. So we have an index n minus 1. We took the left side of the element, first element, which is L is equal to 0. We took the last element, L is equal to n minus 1. R side, R is equal to n minus 1. Okay, once we have initialized these setup, all we have to do is put the logic on this. So what we did, we took a while, we said left value, left side, which is L. Here L is 0, right? And R is n minus 1. If L value is less than or equal to R, so till L value is less than R, it's gonna increment. When L value and R value are equal, this condition will stop. Okay, this is the condition we put. We said till the both the value come to the similar value, which is 0, keep on incrementing, keep on going under the condition, keep on for okay. So the first what we did is we set the square root. We need to find the square root of the left element, so we initialize the variable int square root of left element, and minus 4 into minus 4, which is what we did is nums of L index is 0, nums of 0 into nums of 0, which will be 16. We initialize another variable square of right, nums of r and nums of r. Nums of r is n minus 1. N minus 1 is 5 minus 1, which is fourth index value is 10. So 10 into 10 is 100. So the condition we said, if square root of right is greater than square root of left, is 10 square is greater than 4 square? Yes. Then we have to get into the condition. The condition is in the array which we have created index value is n minus 1, right? We are going to fill from bigger element to the smaller element. So as this is non-decreasing order, we have to put from the right side. So in res index is equal to square root of right. So square root of right is 100. So we have initialized 100 value, and this will become empty. So the last element is 100. The next element will be added next. And we said after this is there, we have to compare 3 with minus 4, right? So we said r minus minus. So r value is r minus 1. It will become r is equal to n minus 2. So minus 4 will be compared to 3 again. Again the condition will go up. So again they'll square, and again they'll compare. Is minus 4 square greater than 3 square? So this time this condition won't be true. So we are going to go to the else condition, which is else, and we are going to put rest of int. So rest of int will come here. Already we have put at the value of index is n minus 1. Okay, so r is equal to n minus 1, right? Sorry, index is equal to n minus 1, right? So once this condition is proved, we are decreasing the value of index also. Index minus minus, we are decreasing the value of index. Now index value is n minus 1, it will become n minus 2. So resultant array of index n minus 2 is equal to square of left, which is squares 4 square minus 4 square, which is 16. And we are incrementing the value because we have to go to the next element. As this value has been used, we have to go to the next element, which is minus 1 plus minus 1 we can get by L plus plus. So this is another way you can do, and the complexity of this will be O of n because there is no sorting algorithm. In the before answer we have used the sorting algorithm, so which will do the sorting automatically. But if you want to do it in lesser time and complex, you can use this method where you have to this is called two pointer method, where you will be comparing the left value to the right value, and you will be adjusting value accordingly from left to right, which is right, which is correct, which is depending on the condition.